Careful, we don't hit your
Now
heads
be
together.
careful.
So if it goes together,
No, you gotta do this. You gotta do this, Peter.
you can't tell the difference. Get close, it's all the same. Who knows what's what? Ah!
Okay.
Hey everybody, welcome to another day with the Knorps. We're starting the day here in the front room again. I think we kind of talked about this yesterday a little bit, right?
Yes, but there's been some new developments.
We've had some new developments, which is super exciting for some of us. I want to make this clear that I like to joke about things and I like to tease Megan about things. That doesn't mean that there's any underlying hard feelings going on. I think there's some people that are concerned that maybe...
You're an unsupportive husband?
I don't know, that I'm either unsupportive or I'm not on board and being forced to do things I don't want to do. It's just a way of having fun, okay? I'm just teasing. I'm a teaser, so that's how it goes. All right, Megan, so what do we got going on here in this room? I see we have some new art.
Well, I was thinking of doing the shelves so I could display my books that I love so much.
Uh-huh.
And I still really love that.
You thought about putting up here.
Yeah, but then I found him.
Megan fell in love with this guy at the thrift store.
I love him.
It's your new love.
I love him, Michael. No, somebody brought in their art collection to the local restore.
Uh-huh.
I don't know why. And I got him and this beautiful oil painting, like a winter scene that I really think is very pretty.
Uh-huh. And then you got a few others that are, I guess, aren't going to go in here.
Oh, yeah, I got some. Yeah, but they're not from that collection. And so I thought he looks amazing in here with his shirt.
His shirt kind of matches the
This
walls.
is beautiful. And then I thought, this looks nice too. And I pulled in a little Italian oil painting I have. And then this oil painting I have from Maine. Some little scene in Maine. And I thought, look at the colors on that. With his here.
Yes.
Looks so pretty.
It
So
is
then
very
I thought,
pretty.
Or I could do a gallery wall and just have stacks of books everywhere like I currently do.
Was this a gallery wall before?
Remember this whole room?
Yeah,
was
we had
covered?
tons of art
I
up.
put like all the art up in this room.
Uh-huh.
And then just because like to get it off the floor, because in our other house it just sat against the walls for so long. And then we pulled it down, filled all the holes, and painted the room. Mm-hmm. And now I'm thinking of doing a smaller gallery right here. So I'm thinking about that. Whether I want to do, I mean, the art's here. Either way, I can put it in another part of the house. Mm-hmm. Or whether I want to do like a gallery of books, essentially, that I can change around all the time with the seasons or whatever I feel like.
Uh-huh.
So I'm just sitting here thinking about it.
And Eve's sitting with you. Or at least she showed up when the camera
Eve's
turned on.
excited for me to make her lunch.
Yeah.
Eve does not like me on camera.
So I've decided to do the gallery wall. And I pulled out some other paintings I had in storage. And now I'm tracing them out on paper so I can cut it out and tape it up and see what I think. Okay, that was painful because not only did I have to trace them out, then I needed to mark on the paper where the hole would go so that I can, once they're taped up, I just hammer through there and hang the picture, in theory. So that's what I've decided to use for my gallery wall. Now it's time to start taping it up. You'll have to excuse Peter has decided to learn to play the guitar, so he's practicing a lot right now.
Yeah, so you're going to hear that in the background.
So I put it together. The only thing I did after the time lapse was I added a little plate.
Megan, you always add a plate.
Well, it's just to fill out that little space and to mimic that. These, if I could go back, I would move over like to right there. But I just
If
don't know
only
if
you
it's
could go
worth
back in
it.
time.
So, dang it, I feel like I keep straightening these. I need to bring the level back in here, but I'm happy with it. It's more
think it looks
playful.
nice.
I think it's more interesting when you look in the room, and that's what I wanted. And I like our little portrait from 1944, painted by Stella Sassoon. I looked her up. She lived in Tryon, North Carolina. And I'm hoping
There are a lot of artists actually. Tryon is kind of an art
Yeah, an art town.
town, right?
And there's a park there called Sassoon Park that she donated the money to in honor of her husband.
Oh.
And I'm hoping that that's him.
How did we end up with the original of her husband's
I don't
painting?
know. And whoever donated it also donated this one.
How do you know they came together?
Because like, they were all brand new, and Elijah told me that he was talking to the manager there and that somebody donated their art collection.
Oh, okay.
So
Well.
this, maybe you guys want to see more up close in case you haven't before. This is a sweet little, I don't know if that's I don't know what that would be called. What are those called? Like a block, not a block print, but an etching
I don't know.
of
There's a
some
lot
little
of.
European place.
Yep. Some little European place.
This is an oil painting of a little Maine harbor. Original.
It's cute.
This is an original watercolor by Howard Watson of Philadelphia in the Fall. This is a little block print of Carolina wrens. It's really cute.
Oh, little birds.
Mm-hmm. This is another original watercolor by Howard Watson of a church imagined in Philadelphia. This is just labeled as general store. It's an original gouache painting I've always loved. Remember, we've got Stella's painting.
Our
and
guy.
then this is the little Italian oil painting. It's probably one of the first originals I got at the thrift store. These are all from the thrift store.
This is a thrift store wall.
Thrift store.
Well,
I'm a
most of the
thrift
walls in
store
our house.
art collector.
Thrift store art collector.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
So, yep.
Great. Looks very nice in here.
Thanks, babe. If you don't know, we have a podcast called No Place Like Home, and we have a Patreon associated with that. And we've decided that every month some little treasure I find and love, I will send to one lucky patron.
At the thrift store.
Yeah, from the thrift store, Antique Mall.
Or on the side of the road, whatever.
I don't know. And this time we decided our very first patron would be the lucky one. And so Christine is our first patron, and I found these today, and I adore them.
Megan had a hard time with this. She wanted to keep these.
I'm like, I'll just keep these. I'll find her something else. But I decided I probably should send something that I adore. And they're these little tiny embroideries, vintage embroideries of these birds.
That's cute.
So I thought maybe I'd keep one because I love them so much. But then I'm like, oh, they've been together their whole lives. Don't split them up. So I'll be sending those to Christine.
We assume as much.
It's fun because I find things sometimes that I don't need but I love. And now I'll always be able to be hunting for something for our patrons. So if you want to check out our podcast, you can go wherever podcasts are. There's a link down below.
Well, we put the podcast on our website now. So
you can
the
go
link
listen
goes
on
to our
the
website and you can just listen there. You don't have to worry about subscribing to any specific podcast service.
And we do a monthly live stream on our Patreon where we'll actually interact live with our certain level of patrons. And anyways, fun stuff. Thank you, Christine.
It's a little bit later in the evening. Making popcorn and hot chocolate and all sorts of good stuff.
Because why go to bed when you can have another meal?
Well, yeah, this is second dinner. Right?
It's 9 o'clock.
Esther's home from school.
Hey.
How was school, Esther?
It was good. We did balayage. So.
Did balayage?
Yeah, it's just a color technique.
Oh, color thing?
Get the money.
Balayaging.
It's just one.
I'm going to take
Past tense is balayage.
Who wants to watch
Okay,
Emma?
gotcha.
2 hands.
There's also a discussion going on about whether there's going to be a movie on tonight.
He said.
Are we voting about whether to
he's
watch
gonna-
a movie or
he's
not?
Okay, if we start it without him, and he'll come down. He might finish it with you, but he might just go to bed.
Okay,
Yes,
fine.
that's
Turn it
good.
on.
Wow, they won.
Dog.
Hey, how do you like your hair
I love it.
today?
It's great.
I'm not supposed to mess with it too much because it actually takes like days for the curls to set.
Yes.
And so if you actually try to style it right now or brush it, it'll mess it up. So
Oh, you just got to leave it alone, huh?
yeah. But I'm really happy with it.
Good. I'm glad you are. Just kidding. Asher got his hair done too. He's really working on it hard.
This is setting, so you can't mess with it.
Yeah, you can't touch it. You don't mess with it.
That's why it looks like this.
All right, whirly pop.
And this is how I get my hair ready. You see that?
Go, and go.
Everyone's all done with the movie,
Right here.
but everyone's also very tired. It's kind of late, so
Sleep on the floor, I guess.
it's time for everyone to go to bed. Jude fell asleep.
Eat now.
Is it time to go to bed?
I need a haircut.
Yeah, it's time to go to bed.
Eve's feeling all lovey. She just watched Emma, and now she wants to get married, huh?
Yes.
Yep.
Kiss.
Love, love, love.
Hey, Andrew,
Esther.
come show everybody the hair things, the hair triplets. Come show us the hair.
Are those,
Okay.
those are
We just
attachments
discovered because we were all kneeling down for
Do you know
our
how
nightly
she-
prayer.
Girls, are those attachments or do you think they
These
actually did
three
They're
have
probably-
the exact. They're just
Okay.
becoming the exact same voice. You can never tell them apart from behind.
Okay, let's do the hair. The
that? But we have the
whoa!
whole
Now be careful. We don't hit your
Now
your
be
heads together.
careful.
So if it goes together,
No, you gotta do this. You gotta do this, Peter.
you can't tell the difference. Get close. It's all the same. Who knows what's what? Ah!
All of us stand up at the same time.
Ah! Okay, now go to bed together like that. Good night. Your hair is connected. Fun with hair. Yeah, Eve liked it. Megan, what if we put your hair in there? Does it look the same if your hair's in there?
Now that it's firm.
Let's see. Everyone's hair. All together now.
Ow.
I can't see from here because you're all standing up, but yeah, get down. Get low.
Oh,
Stay low.
Neck me.
Can we see the difference? Yeah, your hair's a little bit lighter.
Dad, I think we have your hair
Well,
texture,
it's got silver.
but Mom's more of her hair color. Though she has gray
My
and
hair's
as an
lighter
old
than
woman.
yours.
Yours is lighter than
Redder
theirs.
than theirs?
Yeah, it's.
Oh.
What was that? How old?
It's I think mine is probably more like a
What do you?
but I still think mine's redder.
No, they're actually really similar. If you put them together, put them together and one.
Just a little bit redder.
Let's see.
Yours is a little bit. You gotta like blend the hair. Here.
Yeah, it's yours is still a little more redder than Elijah's. Well, it's the next day now. We kind of didn't really end the video. It was too late. Everyone's too tired. Peter's still playing the guitar. He's really wanting to learn that, so that's fun. I'm trying to think if there's any loose ends from yesterday's video. I don't think so. I think that's it. It's a nice day. Pretty low key, obviously. It didn't last too long. Didn't have a lot of noteworthy stuff, but the wall here, which Megan's excited about. Thanks for coming along. Check out our new podcast. There's a link below that goes to our website where you can listen to those episodes. And also from there, you can subscribe to some of the podcasts that are, through like Apple Podcasts or Spotify. Also, I created a YouTube channel for the podcast. So if you want to go to that, it's No Place Like Home Podcast, I think. Is that what I called it? I think that's what it is. I can probably put a link to that below as well. So that you can, if you would rather just listen to it on YouTube, it's just a blank screen basically of our podcast logo. You can find it there. Or maybe I'll put a link here as well, up in one of these corners for that. Anyhow, lots of places you can go listen to it. Thanks for coming along. Like, comment, subscribe to this YouTube channel. This is our first place where we like to hang out with you guys. And we'll see you on the next one. Bye.